Come on everybody, hope we're all fit and well, no illness, no injuries, nothing we need to worry about. So we're going to set ourselves up as normal now, so standing up nice and tall with those feet nicely under our hips, tummy's in, shoulders back, arms down at your sides, and let that weight just gently rock forwards so you have to stop and then back to just before you think you're going to fall. So just rocking that forwards and backwards a few times, waking our senses up, finding our balance point, setting ourselves up ready to move. Couple more. That's it. And anytime you think you're going to fall, take a little step. Just catch yourself. That's it. And now that nicely balanced position, hands either onto hips or one hand in front behind. And we loosen up that lower back. We set that neutral spine. So just tilt that pelvis under, little squeeze of the tummy, and then put that arch in the bottom of the back. So it's that tilt under and back. That's it. Really good. So nice and steady. Just gets ourselves again ready to move, ready to work. That's it. One more. And then we're standing nice and tall with our backs neutral, all going. That's it. Feet moving now. Press that ball of the foot through the mat. Just letting those arms naturally join in that walking movement. That's good. We slowly just increase the arm movement. So one starts to push back a little more as the other's coming higher at the front. That's it. Just increasing that up. Bringing it up now. So taking it nice and high. So we're all the way up with both arms pushing back. Giving that really nice loosen and stretch around your shoulders. Excellent. Couple more. And bringing that back down. So those feet set back under your hips, standing tall. Bring those arms up. We open out, in and down. So put a deep breath in as you open and blow it out as we come down. That's it. Breathing in and blowing it out. That's nice. Keeping it going. Open wide, blow it out as we come down. Good. Couple more. One more. And this time we're going to open those arms out wide and sweep it through. That's it. Try and alternate which arm crosses over on top of the other. That's good. So slight bend of the knee as we sweep down. That's it. And as we open out, we can lean back a little bit. Really good. Nice and steady. Really starting to stretch out and loosen up the whole of the body. Good. Two more. One more. And bringing that back up. So we're going to stick similar sort of movement, but we're taking ourselves in that figure of 8 now. So we're going to start high and sweep it around. So we've got that little bit of rotation coming in now. Still a slight bend of the knee as we dip down. That's good. Nice and gentle. Not too fast, we don't want you going dizzy. That's good. So steady away. Right, so getting a little bit deeper if we can. Making those circles bigger. That's good. Couple more. Last one each way. And bring that back in. Excellent, well done. So standing nice and tall. Give yourself a few seconds just for that balance to come back and any dizziness to go. So stand tall, taking the weight into one leg. And we're just going to sweep it through. That's good. Aim to keep as tall and still as we can. Good, a few more. That's good, two more. And bringing that down, reset yourself, take that weight on to the other leg, nice and tall, sweep it through. So arms wherever you need or want, whether that's on the hips, whether that's down by the sides, out wide to help the balance. If you need to hold on to anything for a little bit of extra support, absolutely fine. If you're doing that, try and keep as light a touch as possible. So we're still working on that balance and core strength support. That's good. Excellent. Two more. And bring that down. Okay, back over to the other side. This time we're taking that leg out and across. That's it, steady away. Just sweeping that leg out and then slightly across in front. Good. One more. And bring it in. Reset yourself onto that other side, taking the weight. Bring that leg out. That's it. Nicely done. Steady away now. Keeping that balance. Trying to stand as tall and still as we can. Good. Two more. Last one. And bringing that back in. Good. So standing back tall now, with those feet nicely under hips. We're just going to take it down, bring it back up. That's it. Keeping those feet forwards, knees tracking over the feet. Sitting back like trying to find that little low chair behind you. Aim for about 90 degrees if we can, but if your level at the moment is a little bit less, absolutely fine. We always work within our own abilities. That's good. Good, couple more. One more. Bring it up. So we're going to stay with that squat, but we're going to turn it into that sweeping movement. So hands high, and take that through, and tall. So sweep, head lowers as we sweep through. And if we're feeling strong and we're feeling balanced, let's go up to toes. If you just heard a crack then, that was my ankle as I went up. That's good. So you might get the odd little creak and crack. As long as they're not painful, perfectly normal. Little gas bubbles in the joints popping, things loosening up. That's it, couple more. And bringing that back. Okay, this time you probably need to stand fairly central on your mat, so you've got a little bit of space behind. I'm just going to take it into that back lunge. So it's a little step back, lower that knee down. Whether that's all the way to the mat or just a little dip. Working again within ourselves to your own level. That's good. Now we're going to add some arms in. So as we step back, those arms come high. That's it. Good. Fantastic. Couple more. So one more on this other leg. And bring that back up. Well done. Okay, going to take ourselves towards the end of the mat, so we're looking lengthways along it. Facing forwards, feet on the hips. Let's roll it down. So dive those hands. We curl the spine. And we now roll it back up. We go high. Tuck the chin, roll the shoulders, curve that spine towards the feet. Unroll as we come back up. Good. And if we need to soften those knees to protect that back and hamstrings as we roll, absolutely fine. That's good. But for that deeper stretch, we can keep those knees straighter. Really helps that postural chain, loosening and stretching everything out that tightens up and weakens as we sit at a desk. Or as we sit and watch TV, and all that sitting down that we do that's not good for us. So we need to keep moving as much as we can. Whenever we're able, breaks from our chairs. Good. So next time, we're going to stop at the bottom. We're going to lower that down. We're going to curve it towards our feet. Let it hang. And now, one shoulder towards the floor. Then the other. So rotate those shoulders. One down towards the ground, then the other. Excellent, couple more. Let's unroll that back up, stacking those vertebrae, letting that blood come down out of the head back to the body. Gonna bring it down. Curl that down to the floor. Hands on the mat. Walk it forwards, down, into that kneeling box position. We'll take it up into that cat. Pushing that back up. Still that spine arch like an angry cat. And then rotate through the shoulders. Spine drops, head up, pull up. That's good. And then push back up again. Stretching through that spine. Good. Keep that going. Rotate down. Let it hang. Back up. Good. Couple more. Let it hang. Pressing that spine up. And down. Hang down. Good. Back to neutral and then sit back onto your heels. Stretch those hands forwards. Really reach forwards. And now if you can, walk those fingers further forward. Really stretch out. Good. And now walk those hands out to the side. We're going to stretch down our side. Good, back to center. Stretch forwards. Out to the other side. Really stretching that out. Back to center. And let's relax it there. Good. Okay, so we're going to get started down on our fronts. So I want you to lay with your legs extended, arms up in that 90-degree position. So we're starting with those alternate arm and leg lifts. So left arm, right leg, you're going to lift off the ground, back down, then the other side. Arm stays bent, forearm stays parallel to the ground as you lift. So it's lifted around the back of the shoulder. Let's take it onto that mat. Arms at that 90-degree position. Off we go. One arm, opposite leg. So it's not a huge movement. Really focus on using the muscles around the back of the shoulder to lift the arm. And down the length of the back of the leg, into the glute and the lower back to raise your leg off the floor. Hips stay flat on the mat. Try not to twist as we lift. And if you need to rest your head down, absolutely fine. We do have that head lifted. Try not to lift too high or to be looking forwards. That's going to put strain on your neck. Excellent. A few more. Good. One more each side. And rest that down. Okay, we're going to stay laid down on the mat. This time I want you to bring your arms forward so they're straight in front. We're going to start just with the arm action. So we're raising that chest and arms off the floor. Arms then sweep around. Touch behind the back. Come back round in front, lower down. So it's lift. Reach back. Forwards, lower down. Keeping your legs straight behind. After a while, we will add in a leg lift. So arms forwards. We lift. Touch behind, forwards and down. Good. Keeping it nice and steady and controlled all the time. Really good. Keep a few more. Okay, we're going to add in that leg lift now. So as we rest down, we just raise both legs off the floor. Straight legs and down. Back to one arm. Rest down, raise the legs. And down. That's good. So keep alternate arms, then legs. Good, one more of each. And rest that down. Really good. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves up into that kneeling box position now. So those hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're going to go in to thread the needle. So we're in that start position. We take one hand away, that comes underneath. Supporting elbow bends. Shoulder near the floor, then rotate high. Bring it down, go under, and rotate. Good. Thread. Up and down. Swapping sides each time. Nicely done, keeping that nice and steady. Really good. That's good, a few more. Excellent, two more each side. Go under, reach and down, under. Good. That's the last one. Good, and back down. Okay, we're staying with that kneeling box position. We're going to go into our Superman or bird dog, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to start with the basic movement. One arm extends forwards, opposite leg extends back. Then after a while, we're going to add a progression in. If you find the progression too difficult, stick with the basic movement. So when we're ready, in position there, we're going to extend and bring it back. So nice and long and in. Good. That's it. Steady lift. It's really good. one more each side. And then we're going to add that progression. So we're going to add in that sort of clock movement. So we're going to extend. We're then going to rotate the arm and leg out to the opposite sides. Aiming for 9:15 or 8:10, 7:05, wherever you can rotate to. Back to straight, in, then we change. So let's get into position. So we extend, keeping the hips and back level, rotate the arm and leg, bring it forward and in. Extend, rotate, back and in. That's it. That's good. Let's take a few more. Remember, aiming to keep those hips and shoulders level at all times. That's good. So we'll take one more each side. Good, last one. And bring that down, well done. Okay, so we're going to go into some planks now. So we're going to do 3 slight variations. First one, we're going to start with our standard low plank. So resting on the forearms, body straight to feet if we can. If you need to work off your knees, absolutely fine, but still keep that straight line from shoulder to knee. So let's take that down onto the mat. On those forearms, elbows under your shoulders, feet back, get that nice straight line. So we keep breathing, that's it, keep smiling, never hurts as much when you smile. Good, nice and strong. Try not to let that bum come up or hang down, we want that straight line. We'll do a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest that down. Okay, this time we're taking it up into that straight arm position. So same, just holding that still plank, but on long arms. Hands want to be under shoulders. So when we're ready, hands on that mat. Feet back, and again, if you need to work from knees, that's fine. Just keeping that straight line. But if we can, let's go to feet. Hold that straight position. Good. More seconds, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest that down, take the pressure off your wrists. So this time, going into a more dynamic movement. So you're going to have that hip drop. So we're going to start with that bum up in the air, in that downward dog type position. Then we rotate through, dropping the hips down towards the mat, head raised, in sort of like a cobra position. And then we're using the core to lift ourselves back up. So when we're ready, hands on the mat, feet back, head down, bum in the air. And let's rotate through, head up. Good, and back. Take that through, and back. Excellent. Good, couple more. Excellent, one more. And bring that down, well done. Okay, moving onto our sides now. I want you to lay extended out, arm underneath your head, hand in front for support. We're going to start with a single leg lift, and then we're going to add in a knee drop as we go. So let's lay that down, extend it out, resting on that hip, feet off the floor if we're able, waist drawn away from the mat. Single leg lift to begin. That's good. Couple more, I'm going to add in that knee drop in front. So this time, we're going to lift, we drop, we lift together.
Good morning, guys. Please can the owner of a silver Volkswagen van reg plate YB71
So just keep it going.
KYH, that's YB71 KYH, report to reception. Thank you.
So there we go. Steady away. Few more times. That's good. One more. We're going to change sides. So rest that down and then spin yourselves around, swapping over onto that other side. Let's get ourselves laid out nice and long. As soon as we're ready, starting with that leg lift. That's good. Bringing that leg up, control down. This time I'm going to add in that drop in front. So we lift, we drop, we lift together. Up, drop, up, together. That's it. Nicely done. Really good. Few more. Good. One more. And resting that down. Okay, bending those knees up. Going to bring the arm out at 90 degrees to the body, hand on top. So we're going to open the door, but we're going to start with tracing it around that head. Bring it over together. So open and together. That's the sweeping that around. Good, lovely stretch and release of the shoulder, stretch of the upper back, and then release. That's good. One more. And bring that together. So spin yourself around or roll over. And we'll do that same exercise on the other side. So knees bent, arms out at 90 degrees to the body. Let's rotate that around, over the top. Good. Bringing that in. Really good. Nice and steady. So our eyes are following that hand. Excellent. One more. Bring that around. And over the top. Close that together. Great. Okay, we're moving onto our backs for our last few exercises. So we're going to start laid back with our feet up in that tabletop position. We're going to start with a toe tap. So shins parallel to floor and ceiling, 90-degree bend at hip and at knee, hands pointing up like that dead bug. Just going to start with that simple toe tap. Opposite arm dropping behind the head. That's it. So right leg, left arm, left leg, right arm. It's not scissor movements, there's only one moving at a time. That's good. Making sure that curve at the bottom of the spine isn't extending, it's not arching up more. If you do feel it is, just engage that core, tilt the pelvis back. Take it back to that neutral spine. It's not a flat back because everybody's back has a natural curve. That's it. Two more. So one more each side. And bring that in. If you need a little stretch, you can give those knees a hug. Really nice stretch of the lower back. Okay, keeping our feet up in that tabletop. This time hands down on the mat. We're going to drop both knees to one side. Using the muscles around the core on the side, bring those knees up. Control down to the other side. Hands are just down on the floor for additional support and balance. Trying not to use the arms to help the lift. That's good. So breathe in as those knees drop. Breathe out as you bring the knees up. Breathing in. Breathe out. Good. In. And out. That's it. Excellent. Couple more each way. Good. Last ones. And resting that down. Okay, we're going to take ourselves into a bridge movement now. So we're bringing those feet closer into the bum, laid back on the mat. We're just going to tilt that pelvis under, peeling the back off the mat. Smooth it down one vertebra at a time, rock that pelvis back. So we tilt under, we peel up, we go back down. Excellent. Keeping that going now, lifting that up, slowly back down. Well done. Raise up and down. Nice steady rolling movement. So it's not a straight lift. It's that roll as we come back down. Pelvis rocks back. So we tilt under. Peel off the mat. Push up. Squeeze the bum at the top. Push the heels into the floor. Lower down. That's it. Good. Two more. One more. that down. Okay, up we come to a sitting position. Last exercise. Just going to sit up, hands forwards, rolling it back. Just a standard roll back. You can do a few and then extend it slightly. Just going back as far as you feel comfortable, making sure that we curve in that spine, not just sitting straight up, or to avoid using the hip flexors. That's good, couple more. Okay, this time we're going all the way back to the mat, hands over, bring them up, lift the head, tuck the chin, roll it towards those feet. That's good. Back over. Bringing it up. That's good. Two more. Excellent. One last time. Bringing it up, up towards those feet. We're going to reach for those toes. Reaching forwards. Hold. Can you grab your toes? If not, grab the ankles or the shins. We're holding for 3, 2, 1. And now feet together. Bring those feet in towards the body. Letting the knees drop out. Give that little stretch. If you want to take the stretch further, you can use the elbows gently on the inside of the knee. That's good. Relax those feet back out. Hands together. Open up that upper back. And then take those hands above the head, reaching high. Over to one side. Over to the other. Back central. Hands round in the small of the back. Chest forward, shoulder blades together. And relax. Standing ourselves back up. Nice and high. Taking those feet out. Nice and wide now. We're just going to sweep that through. Down. Bringing it high. One more time. We'll take us to those toes. Sweep it down. Up we go for 3, 2, 1, and relax it down there. Well done, everybody.